my little loves. So we are now in my kitchen at my house, and I have our egg experiment. So let's observe, because in science you make observations. Can everybody say observations? Good job. Observations. Good job. So let's see. I'm going to observe. Look at this weird brown stuff that's floating. I'm going to observe and conclude. So I observe that the brown stuff is floating, and I'm going to make a guess or an inference. Can you say inference? Inference. Good job. Or a guess that maybe that brown stuff is part of the shell that has come off because of the vinegar. Because remember, we put white vinegar in this jar to try to dissolve I think it was calcium carbonate of the eggshell with the acid of the vinegar, and that was our science experiment. So I'm gonna use all my senses. So first is sight. So I see that there's a couple of parts of the egg that look a little bit splotchy, and there's brown stuff. Then I'm gonna use my hearing. I don't hear anything different, although it kind of sounds like the ocean. I'm gonna smell it. Ooh. Definitely smells like vinegar. If you guys have vinegar at home, you should smell it just to know how funny it smells. And let's touch it. Oh, wow, you guys, it's not hard at all. It's actually slimy and soft feeling. Weird. Okay. So we touched it, we smelled it, we tried to listen to it, we're looking at it. And I can't speak it, right? So we'll skip that one. Okay, so I'm going to pour out the vinegar. Oh, let me set it up so that you guys can see. Can you see? Okay. So I'm gonna pour out the vinegar. There goes that weird brown stuff. So let me show you what that looks like. Ew. It's like a gooey, kind of looks like a worm. Yuck. All right, pouring out the rest of the vinegar. Oh boy. Okay, here's our egg. Wow, it's so soft. It actually feels like a bouncy ball, like the one that Duck and Goose found. And now I'm gonna peel away. Look at that, you guys. Look how the shell peels away. Wow, it's really windy out today. Has anybody felt how windy it was today? Woo, it's chilly out there. Okay. I'm gonna put a towel over my computer so that I can get it closer to you. So look at that, you guys. Wow, weird, right? So we're gonna peel all this stuff off, but I'm gonna be very careful because these are very gentle. They're very fragile, I mean. So you gotta be very gentle with it. I think maybe if I rinse it under some water. There we go. So it has created, it looks like a membrane, but the whole eggshell has totally dissolved. Whoa. I wonder if you guys can do this at home. This is a really, really cool and interesting experiment to make a bouncy see-through egg. Maybe if you have some time over the weekend, and if mommy or daddy have one egg and just some white vinegar, and you just gotta put it in a jar and wait for 24 hours or more. I waited about 30 hours. Okay. Whoa, all right. There is my egg. Look at that. Okay guys, well I have some bad news. I was just going into the other room to get my flashlight to show you how cool the egg looked. And before I could get a chance to show you or bounce it, it broke. It broke. Oh man. So I will have to do the experiment again, which is fine, but we have this left over. This is the membrane that was formed around the egg that was holding it all together. That was what was left of the shell. And in my sink, you can see the yolk, like a regular raw egg yolk. Yucky. All right. Well, that's what happens, right? Sometimes things don't go the way that you thought that they would, but it was still fun to do, and I hope that you guys get a chance to do it at home. And I will do another experiment over the weekend where I put another egg in my little jar with some white vinegar, and maybe we can check it out on Sunday or Monday. Okay? All right, bye guys.